Hello again, Beardos. Welcome back to Graybeard Disc Golf. Today I have something, I know I say this all the time, but I have something that's actually really special. If you've been on my channel a bit, you know that I have a buddy named Ed who has Ed's Disc Store. Ed's Disc Store is on Facebook. Find him on Facebook. He's got a lot of really neat stuff. He's always getting in the latest Innova discs, and he's a great dude, and he has helped out the channel quite a bit. Well, he also has a very large collection. He's been collecting for a long time, and he once in a while will let some of those discs out into the wild. And he sold one of these to my buddy Cole, who is kind of like my disc golf mentor. He's been teaching me a lot. He really should be charging for his coaching. Cole, if you're watching, you need to start charging for your coaching. You're that good. All right. So he managed to get one of these for Cole, and he had a couple left over, so I bought one for myself. This is an old Innova made Discmania FD. That's right, with the Jackal stamp. This is a classic disc. This is a beauty, this one. And so Cole and I were throwing his version out in the field a little while ago, and I saw him throw this thing. I think we pasted it, or we scoped it at 429 feet. He just crushed it. I'm not getting anywhere near that. I'd be lucky to put it 300 feet today, but we're going to put some throws on this, and I have, for comparison, a few other discs that we are going to throw along with it. I have, this is one that Ed gave me actually for free, and this is an old Innova made C-Line FD. So this is still another older disc, back when Innova was still making discs for Discmania. Well, now Discmania has got their own production. They started their own production a few years ago. So I've got an FD that is my Nick Culver fundraiser stamp. Nick is a pro. He was up here for a little while. We did a seminar with him. I've got an S-Line FD. I wiped the stamp on this one, but so this is just an S-Line FD from Innova's own factory, and then Innova's C-Line FD. And we're going to throw all these, and we're going to see how they differ. All right, let's start with the old ones first. Woo! Nice. Not a ton of distance. That came out really low, but you saw that beautiful flight out of it. Nice and straight with just a little bit of turn. If we can get a good throw on that, we could probably get a bit of distance. All right, here we go. With the Innova made C-Line. Yeah, a little bit better. Oh, Nick Culver, the swirly S-Line. This one's also pretty brand new. Oh, nice little flip up. Look at that. Wow. You know, you see these fly and you really start to understand why the FD is such a popular disc. It is just an absolute money disc. Oh, a little bit of Hyzer on it, so it came out nice. Beautiful shape to that. All right. And this one is literally brand new. I've never thrown this. So this, I think, is going to be pretty beefy. Oh, yeah. All right, so that was not a very good throw, but you can see that it did not want to fight up to flat like the other discs did. It just kind of stayed on that line. All right, let's go pick them up. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of Hyzer on these and get them to flip up. There's a breath of a headwind here, so that hopefully that'll help us out a little bit. Oh, too much, but it still kept going up. And the C-Line's more stable for sure. That absolutely flipped up, even going straight up in the air like that. There we go. Perfect. Exactly what you want out of that disc. This, I think, is going to hold that Hyzer line. I don't think this is going to have a chance of flipping up at all. Yeah, just holds that Hyzer line for sure. So let's change things up. We're going to throw back at the basket, which means we got just a slight hair of a tailwind. There we go. That's what I want to see. Really nice, really nice. And there's that 6 glide coming into play. I mean, that thing could have gone to ground a lot quicker, but it didn't. A little bit of height. And it's not really going to fight out. It panned out a bit. It didn't really fight out, but it certainly panned out. Oh, that came out of my hands really nice. That felt really good. There we go. Beautiful. Feel like I'm finally starting to get my groove. Those all came out really nice. There's still a little bit of a spread once we get out there, but I think they all turned out pretty damn good. So you see I switched back to the wide angle lens because maybe against my better judgment, I'm going to give these a forehand throw. Now, you know I don't have a ton of confidence in my forehand, but if this cuts and cuts, it's because I'm chasing down bad throws. All right, let's go. A little low and turn it over as I tend to do. Really nice low flight, but sure, beautiful flight. Got all of it for sure. There we go. Really nice. There we go. Really nice. Oh, maybe I just need to be confident. Yeah, even that beefcake, I turned it over. Excellent. All right. I'm not going to bother putting distances on those, I don't think, because that's not the purpose of the forehand. At least it isn't for me. Morning. Hi. So here at Echo Park, hole number 1 and hole number 2 should set up absolutely perfect for this disc. They both play around 280 to 300 feet. Hole number 1's a little bit uphill. Hole number 2's a little bit downhill. And of course, because they go in opposite directions, we should get a wind read as well. All right, let's throw all 5 here. Start with the Jackal. Bit of a tailwind should make it a little bit more stable. There we go. Very nice. Oh, perfect. And that is absolutely parked. A little bit right. Stay off the path. Path plays as OB. Oh no! Oh no, OB! Path plays as a river here. Beautiful. Nice flip up. And skip to a putt. That was perfect. That was absolutely exactly what you want out of an FD. Came out a little bit right. Should get a skip though. There we go. All right, so overcompensated. But that's okay. That's going to be pin high. Should be a putt just for the other side of the path. Well, there we go. This is a fantastic grouping. If I'm at all upset with any of these discs, I really need to reconsider what I'm doing in this game. All 5 of them went about pin high. Where'd that Jackal go? Must have just crept over the hill. There it is. Every one of them is a makeable birdie putt. Hole 2 gives us a lot of options here. Obviously, it's wide open to the right, so if I want to, I can hang out at Hyzer, maybe with this C line. But everything else is pretty well a dead straight shot with lots of room for error. The only worry is the path, as we were coming up number 1, plays as OB. But aside from that, if you can keep it straight, you should be able to get close. All right, start with the Jackal. Oh, way up in the air, but that should finish close. All right, not the line I wanted, but definitely a line that I would take every day of the week. All right, let's try to get this one flat. There we go. Dead at it. Oh, that should be a putt as well. Oh, crushed it. A little bit of a headwind picked up, just probably flipped that a little bit. This one's going to definitely flip, so let's put it on a bit of a Hyzer. There we go. He good. Oh, just buzzed the basket. All right, let's see what an outside line looks like, because this thing's overstable. I should be able to get it out high and have it get close. Yep, exactly what I want. Whew. All right, I want to say huge thanks to Ed for getting my hands on these two amazing discs. Both of these are really incredible. I want to say thanks to Cole for turning me on to the FD. I've had FDs in my collection for a long time and never really threw them. This one obviously was in my bag for a while and it got a little beat up. But it was still quite overstable. Now that I'm getting a bit stronger, my form is getting better. This is quite a bit more understable. This might start making its way back. All right, practice your putting. It's going to make you a better disc golfer. It's going to cut strokes off your game. Get out and play around. Find a group to play with and find some people. You know, it's amazing to me how this sport has really helped me find my people. I really enjoy it, and I love being able to talk to you people about it. So grab yourself an FD. We'll see you next time on Graybeard Disc Golf.